everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood DJ Jazz Hands.
And Rod.
We're here at the review portion of Sailor Moon R, the movie event.
Our review.
Yes, our review about what we thought. The fan interactions and everything, the fan interviews, follow the link below. That'll take you there if you're interested to see what people thought after the film. And this is going to be kind of our take on what we thought. Okay,
Super tight.
Yeah, so, I mean, should we just dive right in?
Just get in it. Get
Let's
to the
do
juice.
it. What'd you think of the film?
The film was the same movie I saw 20 years ago. Except it had it's HD remastered, and I can actually watch it instead of the old stuff where I can't watch it at all.
Yeah.
It looks that bad.
Yeah.
But this HD, I can actually watch it.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. It was like a lot crisp, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is they really worked hard to redo this film.
Yeah.
Like,
And with that 15-minute introduction, that's the old dub and the old regular mastered version.
Yeah.
And then they bring you into this is what it looks like now, and this is the better dub. You're like, oh, okay, I can deal with this.
Yeah, I like that too, because it's been years since I've seen Sailor Moon or anything Sailor Moon related, except that, hearing or seeing it in passing, like, hey, Sailor Moon Crystal's coming out, or Sailor Moon Pepsi's coming out. I don't know, but
Crystal. Stick with Crystal.
it's Sailor Moon Crystal Pepsi's coming out. So it's always been just kind of in passing that I've seen that it's been coming out, and I remember it as a kid. Like I've said, I used to watch it on Toonami when it was coming out. It was like that, and I think Dragon Ball Z and like Thundercats, or I think even Big O was on Toonami back then. But
Was that in the same block? I don't know. But anyway.
I remember when it would come on, like, after school, and I would sit there and I secretly watched it. And I just remember the English opening, the fighting evil by moonlight. Like as a guy, you're like, yes!
We are the one.
Yeah,
Sailor Moon!
You jam out to it. So that was the one that I've grown up with, or that was the one that I've known the best. And so getting to actually see this kind of updated version, this new dub, was actually really nice. They did, change some stuff, and it was kind of like my memory, but it is more of they're taking it seriously. They're not.
Oh yeah.
It's not a Saturday morning special anymore. It's a story now.
Yeah.
They're following the story of these amazing superheroes that kick butt.
And then this version was uncut also. So
Yes.
you gotta factor that in there too.
Yeah. Uncut, which was pretty cool, cursing and stuff like that. So, because,
Even talk kind of talking about homosexuality a little bit in there.
Yeah, I did not actually expect that, and it was interesting. I'll give it that, So.
It's a story about leaving your guy friends for your new woman. Basically.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of kind of interesting character parallels that kind of worked off of each other. And one thing that I really did like, and I mean, because this is, like I said, it's been years, so this is me getting it reintroduced to Sailor Moon. I liked how Sailor Moon, even though she essentially, in every other medium, she'd be like, well, you're kind of like the cannon fodder. You're almost the cannon fodder. But she's the leader that kind of brings everybody together, like that one weird kind of out there girl that's like...
Well, this is the updated her,
Yeah.
This is like way past...
Yeah, it's the updated, but she's still growing. You could tell it's like the first movie.
Yeah, she's still growing, but this is the upper side of her growing up.
Yeah. So she's willing to kind of make the sacrifices. She's willing to do all this stuff, which is it's fantastic. I like when characters legit get good character developments, and
nice,
even have like
nice round characters.
Yeah. Even with the the quirks, it's still fun. The movie was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But then again, I guess I'm used, because now it's like whenever you get a movie, it's like it has to be 2 hours.
2 hours is the minimum.
Yeah, 2 hours is like the minimum. And so now it's like that movie, like I was like, when it was done, I was like, or not even when it was done, when it was like about like the mid part, I was like, this is really moving. They're like,
moving,
they're getting
pacing is we're there.
Yeah, they're pacing there. Would have been nice to see a little bit, maybe more character development, just a tad bit.
This is not an
from the main bad
though.
guy. Well, from the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I think you get enough of it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They don't really get into him to the end though, really.
Yeah, which is fine, but it's still like, you know, it would have been nice to kind of see more of him and I don't know any of their real names, so I'm just gonna call them like by their superhero names. Him in Tuxedo Mask. Momo. Tuxedo.
That's his nickname.
Momo.
Yeah.
Peaches. Okay. But Momo, it would have been nice to see them as kids and him kind of talking and his the friend viewing. You know, like, oh, he really is alone now since his parents died. He's abandoned and stuff like that. And because realistically, like, he's like, I want to pick a flower for my friend and I want to kill every other person on that planet. And they're like, to me, I was kind of like,
yeah, but you get to the end and they clear all of that up.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
They did.
When?
On the flower comet that he was sending to Earth.
I guess. I mean, like, I guess. I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more.
You know, the dude was a demon, an intergalactic demon anyway. Well, maybe not a demon at the time, but he was an intergalactic.
He was in Little Green Man.
Yeah, little green man.
Yeah.
So you know, he's like, oh, you know, I just came to Earth on accident, and.
Well, I like that. I like that they gave that backstory, and I do like that we actually see some of the backstory for Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, you know, made a friend with Tuxedo Mask when they were both abandoned, you know, and then he's like, well, you know what? I just found out my body can't take this Earth atmosphere. I can't stay here this long.
I gotta bounce.
I gotta do it.
Yeah. I gotta jump quick.
And originally, you know, Tuxedo Mask gives him a flower.
Yeah.
But then we find out that flower was given Tuxedo Mask by Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Look at that. That hit me in the feels. Well, I was like, oh my goodness. I was like,
it was a nice little tie-in to show like, oh, that's where, you know, but it was also that connecting characters.
That's where it all started.
Yeah. That's where it all started and everything like that. So it was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. It was fun. Not like, I'm not saying like I would go like watch this every day, but for what it was, I liked it. For kind of being introduced back into this world of Sailor Moon, I liked it.
It's super fan service of Sailor Moon.
Yep.
That's what it is. And Sailor Moon is a good property.
Yeah.
A great property, especially for women itself.
Yeah, I will say that. I did like that these characters are superheroes, you know, and it's like they're women and they're fighting like this, but like they never, at least in the property from this movie that I can remember, and from what I can remember, they never were like, oh, well, you're girls fighting. It was always,
no,
we're superheroes having to fight because we're the only ones that can.
Yes.
And there's like a really cool narrative. It's like, you know, these girls can do this without having to be, you know, oh, good for you.
And they don't really need to be helped necessarily, except for the few times Tuxedo Mask comes in.
Yeah, and even then he throws a rose and that's it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And I will say this, like, they took hits. I was not expecting them to get like smacked into stuff, breaking glass. Like they get smacked into a metal thing, and the metal thing like breaks. I was like, oh. They can take a beating. This is like almost Dragon Ball Z level stuff. Like this is good.
Exactly, and this is why Sailor Moon has such fans that it does. Because the girls, the women that grew up with this are still watching this. You know, they're still enjoying this.
Yeah,
because it's a good property for women, and not only that, then you get the Tuxedo Mask being with 5 women all the time. That's where the men part comes in at. The harem part.
Yeah, well, and even then, Tuxedo Mask is always kind of the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times he'll come in and save them, but then all of a sudden he gets kidnapped. He's the Daphne of the group.
Yeah.
You know, let's face it. And so that's always fun. But
women got to boss up out here.
Yeah. But
you
want
your man? Boss up.
But no, I do like that. You know, they take charge, and they're really good role models for, you know, little girls.
Yeah.
Which is what, I mean, we need now more than ever, you know, strong female role models that stand up for what's right, and, you know, it doesn't matter.
Love and justice.
Yeah. exactly. The one thing I always didn't get, I don't understand when they were transforming why their nails would get painted if they wore gloves.
Nails get painted whether they got gloves or not.
No,
It's a woman thing, man.
see,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, I never got
It's
that.
a woman
That's the one complaint I have.
We're not supposed to understand that. That's for women.
It's the one complaint I have.
That's the most sexist complaint ever.
No, I didn't. From a standard,
Why are their nails painted and they're wearing gloves?
Yeah, why would in their transformation their nails would all of a sudden get painted and then
Yeah.
they would put gloves on.
So what?
Seems like a waste of nail polish.
You act like the gloves don't never come off.
They do when they fight, but
And all of them don't wear gloves.
do they? I thought all of them had gloves.
All of them don't wear
well, Sailor
gloves.
Moon I know has gloves.
Yeah, Sailor Moon has gloves.
Yeah, I didn't get that, but either way, yeah, the film I liked it.
Yeah, it's I originally was a fan, but then I got older. I'm like, oh, this is like really for women, and then I had to stop watching it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, once when you kind of become a teenage boy, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to stop. And then once when you become an adult again, you can kind of be like,
You
let me go back
respect
and
it.
watch this. Let me go back and watch this. Let me respect this for what it really is. And you can gather a lot more and how ahead of its time.
Yeah,
It
way
really
ahead,
was.
way ahead. The topics they discuss are way ahead of the time.
Yeah. I mean, for a movie that came out, 20-something years ago, something like
Yeah.
that, a couple decades ago, or for a series that came out a couple decades ago, it's been a minute. And
Crazy.
they've been hitting topics that are still very much, controversial or
Very.
needed to talk about today. So you give it props for that. Sailor Moon breaking boundaries before,
Yeah.
the fight ever really started, and that's respect for that. A lot of respect for that. So
And like her character of being an insecure woman, but able to overcome insecurities sometimes
Yeah, I
and
did
boss
like that.
up. Come
yeah,
on.
I did
Come
like
on.
that. I love that because
Come on.
you get people that are insecure all the time. I'm insecure for a lot of stuff, but it's also a
I'm
good
not.
way to push past your insecurities and be like, when something has to get done, you have to do it.
Yeah, and she has this pressure as a princess, as a queen, a future queen. You know, like she has to live up to this.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's Wonder Woman, please.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's pretty much all I can say about the film. I really liked it. Is there
favorite
anything
character?
else? Well, favorite character.
Favorite character, favorite scout. How about that?
Favorite character, favorite scout. I mean, Tuxedo Mask. I love, as funny, as weird as this is, I love the idea of just this guy that comes in like, I will save you, huh? And then he has to get saved. I love that idea as a character. It's really funny to me in my head. And favorite scout? I'm horrible with names still. I'm still trying to
What color?
learn them. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I really do like Sailor Moon.
Okay.
I like the character development that she was given, and it's like what we talked about, the insecurities, the kind of airheadedness, the kind of things that in every other context she would be cannon fodder.
She would be
not
the worst leader ever.
Yeah, but for some reason she's able to pull it together and get this team of badass women to fight with her, and there's something there, and so she's probably one of my favorite characters. So I got to go with Tuxedo and Moon.
I'm gonna go with Tuxedo as favorite character. And then my favorite scout is Jupiter,
Jupiter.
cause she's a fighter. She can cook. And she is madly in love with me.
she was BA in the film. Each Sailor Scout definitely pulled together and had their own moments of awesomeness.
Yes.
So loved that.
So yeah, good movie. Good movie.
Good movie, fun movie. Can't complain too much.
No,
You
don't even need to see the series to watch this.
No, they did do a really good job of reintroducing you to the characters right off the bat and kind of showing you. And it's Sailor Moon, and it's kind of like an old movie. You know the properties, you know what's going on now, because it's been out forever. So you can kind of justify, or you can kind of get in your head, okay, well, this is what's going on. Oh, I remember this character. Oh, I remember this character too. Oh, that character. Yeah, so you slowly kind of start to remember stuff.
But yeah, good move.
Yep,
Had a good time.
Really good time. Yeah, the fans were awesome for the series as well, and hopefully we can get some interviews coming down the pipes.
Yeah.
You know, if not, we did actually get one interview a while back from Robbie Damon, who is the voice of a boy Tuxedo Mask. And so the link will be down below if you want to kind of hear how he got started. And yeah, we're rocking it.
Yeah, we want to thank our
Yep.
powers to be, and
Thank the powers to be. Thank the movie theater that allowed us to do this.
yes, Marcus Warenberg.
Marcus Warenberg, thank you so much. We couldn't have done this without you, and we couldn't have done this without the powers to be. Rod Media Inc., of course.
Rods Media Inc.
Yeah, Rod's Media Inc. Thanks for letting us come here. Also like to thank the Forum
Forum newspaper.
and 89.5 The Wave.
Yes, all Florissant Valley campus.
Yep, Florissant Valley campus. Thank you guys, because we could not be doing this if you guys didn't say, "Hey, go for it."
Yeah, follow your dreams.
Yeah. So.
And then the actual movie itself, want to thank Toei Animation.
Yes.
Studio Polis for putting this together, redoing everything.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're gonna. If I assume this one's gonna
This is
be
gonna be
pretty
a DVD.
successful. Well, not just DVD. If they're gonna start doing all the rest of the old
They
Sailor
got
Moon
to.
movies.
They have to.
Here's hoping.
They have to.
Here's hoping.
They have to. You have to.
Please do it. We wanna be.
So we can
here-
come back to another one.
Yeah, so we can come back to another one, so we can get even more, so we can talk about, like, man, so okay, Tuxedo Mask in this
Tuxedo
movie.
Man stepped up.
Sailor Moon in this movie did this, you know, all the kind of fun stuff. So,
But yeah,
but either way, thanks everybody.
thank you. See you later.
Bye everybody.
Yeah.
Rose throw. We're stupid.